How's everyone doing today? As luck would have it, I left and there's no wind. I get out here and the wind starts howling, but it's been a while since I've done an airplane video. So I picked up this new Turbo Timber UMX, and this is an STOL airplane, short takeoff, short landing. It's got a 3400 kV brushless motor and AS3X stabilization. It also has very large flaps, a 3-bladed prop, oversized wheels for taking off in short grass and other rough areas. It also is covered with lots of indicator lights. It's got nice strobe lights blinking at the wingtips and throughout the airplane, which I'll demonstrate and show to you after I get that all put together here. Now these UMX airplanes are great. They're some of my favorite to fly. And here's how they arrive. I call them suitcase airplanes. Now this one did include some extra spoilers to go on top of the wing to help with slow flight, and it did also include the bracing you need in order to fly the floats if you want to buy the additional float set. Pull our plane out of here. You can see how easy these are to take in and out of the box, and that is one of the reasons I really like these little aircraft. Now they're really well built. This is nice foam and just a magnet canopy. See your little brushless motor there. And if you see back in there, there'll be a receiver board that has your linear servos built into it to run your elevator and rudder. And then you'd have more linear servos that they've put these nice plastic covers over. That way, kind of help keep the water off of them if you are flying floats. So I will be using my Spectrum DX6 radio. And these call for a 280 milliamp 2S battery, but I will be running a 330C Venom. So let me get this thing all ready to go and we'll get in the air. High wind, it don't matter, we're flying. All right, I hope you can see this okay. I got my helmet cam on. You can see the blinking lights throughout the plane. Have a good look at that flag over there. Gives you an idea of what we're dealing with wind-wise. Gonna get her set down. The wind might start pushing her back immediately. Yeah, that's what I was figuring. But let's get her in the air and see how she does. That is definitely short takeoff. See how bad the wind's pulling her? You know, straight out of the box, being able to do any kind of acrobatics without trimming is pretty good. It says it'll do a knife edge, and I believe it's doing it. A little trickier with the wind. Let's do some rolls. Other way. A nice loop. All right, we'll bring her in here nice and close. You can fly like a kite in this high wind. Now it says it has stable inverted flight. Oh, there we are inverted. Never mind the sun there, got to compensate for the wind, but there we are, right side up again. We bring her back around, we're getting pretty far out. The wind's pushing me back pretty hard. That's what I like about a lot of these 2S little suitcase airplanes. Why they are very small aircraft, they have a considerable amount of power, and you can fly them even in a high wind situation. Now it says you can hover with this thing, but that's kind of hard to do in this wind. We'll be giving that a try again on another day probably. There's completely dead stick, we're just floating. So it's got excellent stall speed. It can almost absolutely no forward movement, and it was staying aloft. So that's really nice. Now let's goof around, let's get on the throttle and think about doing some stunts. Now you get about 5 minutes of flight out of these little airplanes. I wish there was no wind. I'd really like to try the hovering feature. All right, battery is going dead on us, so I'm gonna bring her in here. Going with it. Look at this. There we go. Oh, it does have some nice short takeoff and landing features. Hopefully the wind doesn't blow us away before I get over to it. All right, set the radio down, set the plane over here, or hopefully the grass will hold it in spot. As you can see, this thing handles excellent. This is the first time flying it. I didn't even trim it. I didn't even bother trimming it. I just took it up and flew it the way it was. Now, when we get a nicer day, when it's a little bit calmer outside, we'll take it out and we'll really test its features as far as hovering, inverted flight, some of the other stuff where I can get it close to the camera more safely. But thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing and first flight. Great little airplane. I love these little box planes. So if you'd like to see more of this content on my channel, let me know. I fly all the time. I love flying. The flying videos just don't always do that great. So if you'd like to see more, put it in the comments. This is Brent from Adventure Time RC. Hope you have a great day, and I hope to catch you on the next video.